She loves the squirrels in the tree. Hey YouTube, it's me again, your pudgy picker, trying to get you arranged so you don't get bumped. So hi, welcome to another video. I'm at my desk today. I'm going to do something a teeny bit different. I have a haul for you, but I've already priced and done some research on some of the items that I found. You know, usually I just lay it out and say, here's what I paid. Here's kind of what I'm thinking for price. This is actually items have been priced for either eBay or my booth. So, of course, I always get a couple things for myself. So the first thing I got is I've been looking for a makeup bag. I'm starting to, you can't tell now, but I'm starting to wear a little bit more makeup than I have in a while. You know, the whole world situation. I got out of the habit of doing it. And I have one main bag, but it seems like a lot of the stuff in there I don't use every day. I like to have a quick bag for every day. And this little green bag here. This was only $1. So it was $1.99, then it was half. And it is this very cute chartreuse green with this side pocket. And then I kind of didn't notice this until I got it home. It's got this little bag. So I guess this was a handout for Estee Lauder. This small one is, at least. So this would be good for brushes and such. So there's that. This one does it say Estee Lauder? Maybe. Yeah, so if you ever need a makeup bag, check out the thrift store first. There's tons of new ones. There's also Ipsy, which people have a monthly subscription, and every month they send you a little bag. So if you ever need just a little bag for receipts or something to put little tools in, or you need something to put some pencils in, anything, makeup, etc., you probably should check the thrift store. Yeah, it says Estee Lauder right there. So yeah, this will be my new makeup kit. So let's take the price tag off. And then just a little piece in there. I'll put that in there. That will go downstairs with me. Now I have a game and another little construction kit that I haven't looked up yet, but I was kind of in a hurry. So this is a sealed game. It's Monster Munch game. It's a memory game. This was only $1.25. It is sealed. I tried to look it up, but it wasn't recognizing the barcode on eBay, which, you know, that happens. So I'm going to look that up and see what that goes for. This other item is pretty cool. I think it should do well. This is over 1,000 piece. They look like Legos, but they are just, you know, connector piece, whatever you want to call them. And it is in the shape of a baseball cap with a C for Cleveland. This was probably, it says Indians on here because for a little while they had the Cleveland Indians name and the logo with Chief Wahoo, they call him. And since they got rid of him and since they got rid of the Indians, we're just, I don't know, we're just the Guardians now. So whether or not you believe in the controversy, people still like to find some of the old stuff. So anytime I find anything that's Cleveland Indians that has the actual Indians or it has Chief Wahoo on it, people are collecting those things. So this is new. One part of the box was not taped and there was 3 separate bags sealed in there. So it is complete, and I would consider this new because none of the pieces have ever been used. So I'm going to look this up, but I paid $2.50 for that. It was a long explanation for that, wasn't it? I found this mug. Most mugs at the thrift store are $1.49, which makes them 75 cents on half price day. So I got this little green owl. I have already priced him at $6. So let's finish taking that tag off. And then, is it sticky? If it's sticky, I gotta use my Gooby gun. I don't know. Yeah, it's a little sticky. So there's that. I found these. They are vintage. Of course, for many reasons, you know that. They also have corks. These are salt and pepper shakers. They almost look like a what do you call it? Mason's type symbol on there. So I put $8. I also, anything that has more than one part, I always mark the other part, because sometimes things get, you know, separated at the store. So I like to have that on there, so if it comes back to me, because I put that on there. This was only $2.25. Take that off. So those are ready to go. I found another salt and pepper shaker. I didn't cut them apart yet. They were $3.99, so they were $2. Let me clip that. And the price I put on them is $10. The bigger ones seem to do better. And they have cows. So I have more of a farmhouse area where I'll put cows and sheep and that kind of thing, plus the whitewashed items. Again, I have my number and then 2 of 2, so these are ready to go out. The other mug I found, this one, I think they're $1.49 and then $2.49. So this one was $2.49. I paid $1.25. And this mug I put $6 on. And it's a kitty with little ears. You get the ones that have the other ears. When you go to drink it, you get poked in the eye by the ears. Yeah, so that's ready to go. I've sold this before, and I actually am going to keep it with my nautical items, but it is this Lady Mermaid, and it has the holes in it because it has like sniffy good stuff, like a potpourri in it in the bottom. I paid $2.25 for her, and I put $7.50 on her. So here's what she looks like. Isn't she sweet? So I know they had different colors. I'm not sure exactly where they sold these at, but like I said, I've bought them before, so some little girl would love to have her in her room. So there's that. But again, I put that away, so let me put that in the going downstairs stuff. I only found one brooch this week, but it's a beauty, and it wasn't $1 million. So this brooch was $4.99, so it was $2.50. And it is the most pretty green colors. Isn't that gorgeous? It's a decent size one, too. So that'll probably go for $10, $10 to $12 in my booth. So I have some other ones from another haul, so I'm going to pop it in there because I have to put them on cards. This is the process. I'm kind of showing you the process, so if you're bored, I apologize. I did get a little bag for $2, and it had this single shaker. I have a special. It's not Himalayan salt. It is salt from a company that harvests in Utah. So you can get it, and it doesn't have microplastics because it's not sea salt. So, but it is a pink salt, and I can't remember the name of it. Redmond's. It's very good. It has minerals in it, so if you kind of don't like the gritty, then maybe it's not for you. My daughter just likes plain salt, and I had one of those little mason jar ones, and I dropped it, and I busted part of the lid. So it's still holding together, but I think I'm going to put just regular salt in here for my daughter. It says Bahamas. So, yep, that's another item to go downstairs when I go. The other item in that $2 bag was this adorable little salt and pepper shaker that have cows. It says Country Fresh in this little container. Isn't that adorable? So that will go out to my booth. Been doing really good on the salt and pepper shakers here recently, so happy about that. Let's see. I am thinking about trying to make some bread at home. And I have the bread machine, but I think I want to do it and then put it in this. But this is like a whole loaf pan, and it was only $2, and it's brand new. So I was thinking about doing that. Maybe that would work better. Who knows? But I don't know what brand this is. Golden Bellows? Never heard of it. So yeah, give that a try. So another go downstairs item. Of course, I'm always buying stuff, even if it's out of season, put it away, and then, of course, it's ready for next time. So for $3.99 or $2, I got this, and it was originally $10.96, And it's just a solid wood. It's a nicer one. Welcome Autumn sign. So I put $6 on that. So this will go in my fall items. Take the sticker off. Sometimes you can forget, but yeah, it's a very awkward situation when a customer finds that. Not good. Another item I got for the beans, Little Miss Messy Feet. I've seen these and I've been like, yeah, okay, whatever. But then I saw it at the thrift store, $1.49. I paid 75 cents. It's for their feet. So you put a little bit of water in there, and then you put their footsers in there. And then I guess you could take this apart so you can wash it. Yeah, so you take this out and then you wash it. So I got that for Little Miss Messy Feet. So do any of you have anything like this? She'll probably not like it, of course, but we're going to try anyway. She still likes to dig holes if she's outside too long. She just starts to dig. But she came in the other day with muddy feet, and I had the gate up, so she stayed in the kitchen. And so I had to like wipe all her little muddy footprints off. So we're going to give that a try. Found some clocks today. One I found is not working. So I'm going to have Mr. Pudgy Picker look at that. But I'll show you because it's beautiful. So here's what it looks like. It's this very adorable wooden cabinet. Even the feet on it are metal. They're not plastic. And it has this little pineapple thing on it. And then there you go. And there's the original price, $8.99. I put it on this Post-it note and was messing with it. And then I'm like, this is not working. So it'd be a little place to hide something in there if you so desired. But I like the little finial on there. So not too bad, I think. So this was $4. So I hope we can get it to work because that will be nice. I got this smaller round clock. I put $8 on it. It was $2.50. Already got a battery in it. I have a bird clock, Drew. I don't find them as much as I used to, but when I find them, if they look reasonable and they're not beaten up, I get them because they sell. So I put 10 on this one, and again paid $2.50. And this one, the plastic on the front's a little scratched up because but I think the place it is, I think it should do well. I don't know. I think these are mainly around us. Again, a clock, $2.50. And it is from a place around us. They have several called the Winking Lizard Tavern. So I don't know if you can tell, but it's a little bit like scratched. I thought it was dirt, but I put 8 on it. I'm sure someone will like it in their man bar. So let's go ahead and take the price tags off of these. I'm going to tell you a funny story, because you know, I always got a story. I don't know what it was with me Monday. I got up and just enough time, threw some clothes on, and then put my shoes on, went to the store. I didn't stand in line because it was 18 degrees, and I said, I ain't doing that. So most everybody else waited in their car too, except like 8 people, and as soon as the doors opened, it was like a mad rush to the door. So yeah. So I went in, and usually they have their carts that they put stuff on to bring it out onto the floor. They're all in the back. I don't think anybody works in the back on Monday just because, you know, Monday's half price day in our area at Savers, so it's a little bit crazy. But there was 2 or 3 of these carts sitting out when I came around a corner. So I looked and I picked out a couple things, including this. So this is a little wooden, like a jewelry box. It has a place on the back where you can hang it. So it's got a little place for you to put your stuff. And then in here, you got little rings and then other area. And then it has this little stand that you can make, this part you can make a little taller. Isn't that cool? And then put your hanging earrings. It looks brand new. So this was $4 and I put 12 on it. So this was what I had. I had this, and then I had these sitting here on top of it, trying to get them from bumping around. So I stopped, and I'm looking in the cart, and then I step back in front of my cart ready to push it, and this lady is leaning into my cart and trying to pick this up. And usually then that happens, because it happens. I mean, I was right there. I don't walk away and leave my cart, because if you leave your cart, it's basically fair game to most people. Not me, but most people. So I would usually say, hey, this is my cart, you know, haha, laugh it off. But I looked at what she was doing, and then I looked at her, and then she looked up at me, and we just stood and stared at each other for like 3 seconds. It was so funny. And then she goes, I'm sorry, I didn't realize that was your stuff. And I go, it's whatever, it's no problem. But I just froze up and had this moment of like, yeah, it was interesting. So yeah. And I'm just standing there watching her dig through my cart. And I don't know what my brain was thinking. Did I think, what is she doing? Or is she gonna, like, is she teasing? She's gonna take, I don't know what I thought, but I was just like brain dead. It was funny. Had to be there. Anyway, this next item goes for about $25 to $30 online. And I paid, I'll post a note, $3. This is sealed, brand new. It was with the toys. I already looked up and wrote my description and how much it weighs once I get it, you know, ready to ship. But it is this kids carpenter toolbox set. And look at that. Look at all the stuff that's in there. And then it has pictures of the different things that you can make. But the box is wood. It has a little handle on top. So I know it's all there because, of course, it's sealed. But $3? I was pretty happy with that. So, yeah. So what I'm probably going to do is I'm going to take, of course, pictures of it and show how big it is. But then I think I'm going to do a couple close-ups of here so people can see what's included. So not bad at all. So for I think I put $24.99, and then it's 3 pounds 8 ounces. Anything I know is going to be in a box with a little bit of bubble wrap or padding, I add 1 pound to it. So that's what I did this. I weighed it and then added a pound. So, and then depending on if I know something's going to go in a bubble mailer or just a basic poly bag, then that's a whole lot lighter. You just put maybe 3 or 4 ounces and it's ready to go. So what else? I want to make sure I got everything on my desk. And then I found purses. Can you believe it? I haven't found purses that were worth selling in absolute forever. So I was pretty stoked about that. So I'm just going to get the bag because there's, how many do I got in here? 1, let's see, 2, 4, 6, like 8? Sorry, I know we got a real messy situation back here, but I'm doing the best I can. So let's take these out. And yes, a few are Vera. Some of the ones that they've had out for a while have been there forever because the prices are so high on them. I mean, I couldn't resell them at some of the prices they're asking for. So most of these are Vera. And then these two I had to look up. So I'm hopeful about them, but I'm unsure. And they have the tags, so they're new. So here's what it looks like. And the tag says Larkspur. And here's what it looks like. And then they have these Hawaiian flowers on them, and they're really nice wooden handles. And then the inside, of course, it's very clean. Oh, there's a tag that fell out of something. Yeah, and it says Larkspur, of course, in there. So here's what the bottom looks like. So these were $10.99, so I paid $5.50 for these, which I know for me is a little bit steep, but I'm hoping they do well, so I'm going to put these online. I did have a chance to look these up, and they look like they're between $20 and $30, depending on the style. And then the other one I got is same priced, exact same thing, but it's in orange. So it's like that sherbet color. Look at even the little poles that have the little color loops on them. So yeah, that's what I got. I got those two. So I'll do a little research, of course, on those. Then the rest I said were Vera. So for, like, I was just shocked. And this one is so nice and clean. So $2.99, that's more like it. So This is for like a little Kindle or a little e-reader. It opens on 2 sides, but look how clean that is. So there's that one. That's an older style. So is this one. This is just like a basic little wallet, or a wristlet, I guess you could call it. It was only $1.25. See, that's what I'm talking about. This one is a thin strap, but it's basically like a crossbody. And this one was $2.50. You can tell it's very clean. Even like the places I check on a purse to make sure that I can resell them is the bottom, because you're always setting them down, of course. And then I look at the straps, because that's where people are handling them, and so that's where they tend to get beat up. Plus I look on the inside. I mean, look how clean that is. There was one time I got a really nice looking purse. It had a big stain in the bottom, like a pen broke. But it didn't go all the way through, but again, it was something I didn't feel good selling it, even though I could disclose. And then this one, of course, this one also probably is like a little crossbody. I haven't seen this pattern. And if they have this, instead of the actual material being one of these pulls, these are newer as well. And of course it says Vera. So you got a little flap. Again, see how clean? I don't like this material though. It's cheapy. It's not like fabric. So it has that, and then it has this little pouch. So it'd be cute just for a little trip out. And of course, oh, this one was $3.49, so I paid $1.75. And then the last one I got is, I kind of like it, but again, this is newer. I know it'll sell well. Was this purse. This was $10.99. I kind of wondered, but it is newer. So $5.50. But look at the bottom. Look how clean this one is. The shoulder straps are just like brand new. And then of course, the inside. See, it's this material. So you know those are newer ones. And again, the older ones have this kind of tie. Not old, but they usually have this on them. So these with the little plastic that's like almost like leather, that's the newer ones. So this has pockets on the side. And then of course, this little Vera Bradley. So, checked all the zippers and all the pockets. Everything's really nice. So these will be, I'll be doing a lookup on them. And the first thing I do is I go to Google and I type in Vera Bradley retired patterns. Then I'm able to see what the name of the pattern is to put that when I list it, because people know what they're looking for and they will look it up by the colors and definitely the style, as well as whatever the design is. So yeah, not too bad. Oh, I think there was a little teeny change purse that I got. Where did I put it? It was here somewhere. Yeah, it was a little change purse. You know, like the ones that have the metal where you just go like that and open them up, and it said Timberland on it. Yeah, I don't know where it went. I'm sure it'll turn up. Oh well. So not too bad, huh? So I think I spent like 70 bucks today and almost a half an hour telling you about it. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up. Leave a comment down below. Which item would you have picked up and which would you have left at the store? I don't know. Do you still sell Vera? Do you pick it up when you find it cheap enough? If it's cheap and clean? I don't know. People are still looking for it. I was in a fancier mall not too far from where I live. And the price, like a new Vera Bradley store, I about had a heart attack when I went in there. I'm such a cheapskate. I was like, oh, this is really pretty. Nope, let's leave. So, yeah. So there are people who are loyal to the brand, even though the quality isn't what it used to be. Okay, well, I guess that's it. I will get back to pricing this stuff, loading up my cart, because tomorrow I'm taking everything out. So again, I will see you next time. Look in my description box for all of my social media, including the Facebook group Antique Booth Talk. We have like over 15,000 members now, talking everything selling space, booth, antique shows, everything, display, all kinds of cool stuff. So if you resell or if you're thinking about it, check us out over there for good information. I will see you guys next time, and until then, get out there, find some good stuff, and happy picking. Bye. I won't put that in the video. Oh, we started recording.